So for my Fulbright Student Award, I studied at Harvard Law School and did the LLM program. Well, I found out about Fulbright from other Fulbrighters actually. There had been a few of them that had been in Trinity before me and then gone to Harvard on Fulbright scholarships. So I suppose they were kind of role models for me and I looked up to them. So that gave me the idea of applying. And then choosing a college in America, I suppose I just kind of decided what was the most suited to my interests. So for me, I was very interested in public law and constitutional law, and had to be Harvard Law School for that reason. So I applied to a number of places, but that was where I really wanted. Yeah, location's really important. I mean, I think you have to, like, if you have to make a rational kind of career choice, you have to choose somewhere that's going to suit your interests, so that specializes in the things that you like. LLM program applications are very demanding. You have to usually submit personal statements, academic statements, sometimes samples of writing and lots of references, but they coincided to a large extent with the Fulbright application, so they worked very well together. Well, Fulbright is basically about going to study something in the US and then bringing that knowledge home. So it's for you if you're the kind of person who wants to study something that can be best studied there. So for me, I was very much a public lawyer. I loved constitutional law, and America's the place to do that. So you can't do that as well anywhere else. It was excellent. I loved the academic culture of US law schools. They're incredibly intense. They're both extremely hardworking and extremely rigorous, but then very positive as well. And very direct, and they will say you're doing really well if you're doing really well, but they also won't be afraid to tell you if your work is not up to scratch. So it's a very intense academic environment. People were really impressed if you said you were a Fulbrighter, and there were other Fulbrighters from other countries that you would get to know. And even I have lots of American family, and they were really proud that I was a Fulbrighter. It was a really big deal to them. Fulbright's been quite decisive in my career subsequently, actually, because at the moment I'm doing a PhD here in Trinity, and I'm also teaching. And on both fronts, it's been very, very helpful. So my research is into the regulation of assisted reproduction, which is issues relating to surrogate motherhood and in vitro fertilization and things like that. And that's as a direct result of doing a course in Harvard, which was about reproductive technologies, which opened me up to this whole new world that I was so interested in, and felt like I had to do a PhD in it. And it prepared me to do a PhD as well. And then on the teaching front, I think it's really shaped the kind of teacher that I've become, because I started off teaching small groups and then moved on to lecturing bigger groups. And I always try and teach in a Socratic style, which is very typical of American law schools, where you expect people to read ahead of class and to be ready to talk in class, and you cold call students and ask them their opinion. And that's something I really think is really valuable, and I always try and do. What defines American colleges, I think, to a large extent, is the range of extracurricular activities. And they approach their extracurricular activities with the same rigor and commitment that they approach their studies. So they're really, really high level. So at Harvard University specifically, rather than the law school, there was this amazing range of extracurricular activities to get involved in. And I joined the Harvard University Choir, which was an amazing experience, because it was a combination of undergraduate students, postgraduate students, probably more Americans than I was used to dealing with in my LLM program, so that was really nice. And it was just a great break from studying law, and a great opportunity to meet such a diverse range of Harvard people. Yeah, I think if you're applying for Fulbright, be sure that you really want to study in the US, and be sure that the US can really contribute to your research. Is it the best place to do what you want to do, or to study what you want to study? And if it is, then show that in your application. That's the most important thing, and then show how you can use that and come back here, and go on and do other things in your career. Yeah, get to know other Fulbrighters. You can't really go asking people if they're Fulbrighters, but try and sort of find out. And you kind of have this extra bond with them if you're both Fulbrighters already, so it's kind of a starting point for a friendship. But just certainly try and get involved with as many things as you can, and try and soak up American culture as much as you can. Don't just go and live in a little expatriate community, and try and meet Americans and talk to Americans and make the most of the experience in that way. It's certainly something that I think is going to enrich your career in the future.